Andrew Gillum, 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 Andrew Gillum. What the hell was you thinking? Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your girl, Miss Analytical, and I am back. So, apparently, the Andrew Gillum scandal is brewing more and more each day. Backstory, Andrew Gillum ran against a man named, I forgot his name for governor, but Mayor DeSantis, the person that he lost to is the current governor of Florida. His last name is DeSantis. I think his name is Ron DeSantis. So apparently, Andrew Gillum still had a promising political career, but a couple of weeks ago, he got caught up in like a gay orgy scandal where the guy who's an escort, he overdosed on crystal meth. Apparently, he's okay. Thank you for that. But he also makes homemade porn videos. And also, Andrew Gillum, there was a photo of him that leaked where he's butt naked. Penis is out, but it is blurred in the photo, thank God. And you can see that he is basically vomited in like a styrofoam container. And he's on the floor. Now, the problem I have with this is not that he has sex with a man. I want that to be known. I don't have an issue with that. In terms of him being a gay man. I do believe Andrew is gay. I don't believe he's bi. But I have an issue with him having gay sex and being married to a woman. I have an issue with him doing this and he had an orgy. I have an issue with it and the fact that he walked around with this pristine, clean image. And it was fake and phony. Now, I had a feeling that he was into whiteness, but I just thought obviously it was a white woman. I didn't think it was white men. All of those guys were white men. They weren't black men in there. Now, there are photos that I saw when he was running and campaigning for governor. And I said that his wife had a masculine look. And this was about almost 2 years ago. Another thing that I noticed is that the distance apart. If you look at the photos with his wife, he's very distant from her. Now, she'll cling on to him, but he won't even look at her. But when he was around those guys in the photos, he's close to them. They're very close together. And he's more relaxed. He's a gay man. He's not bisexual. Now, I'm going to go deeper. I believe the wife knows that he's bisexual, that he's gay, but she wanted to be a first lady. I believe that the rumors of him at family where he was gay, I believe that those were true. Obviously now, but I believe that people were saying those things. But here is my thing. My thing with Andrew Gillum is that when did he discover what when it comes to Andrew Gillum, I think the thing with his sexuality is very, very troublesome. Because I don't think he's just a man that's gay that, is, I'm gay, but I'm going to, play the game and play straight. Get a wife, make her a beard, and have kids. I believe Andrew Gillum was messed with as a child. And before anybody jumps to a conclusion, I'm going to explain to you why. Not because he's a gay man. I don't believe that somebody just made him gay. Like, that way. Andrew Gillum, I do believe, was taking crystal meth. And he was participating in orgies. Speaking to people that I know who are men who were molested and who identified as bisexual, didn't know what their sexuality was, so to speak, they participated in orgies. And the thing that they had in common is that they were molested as kids by men. And when I look at Andrew Gillum has a look on his face that he was a very good kid. And child molesters prey on boys that are good kids. And even little girls too. If you're like a good child, they prey on you. Another thing I noticed about Andrew Gillum is that even in the photos where he's very distant to his children, to his wife, he's very protective of his children in those photos. It's like he doesn't want, if you look at his photo, how he grabs those kids, it's like he don't want nothing to happen to those kids. Something happened to Andrew Gillum. And something happened to him as a child that led to that incident at that Miami Beach hotel. So before people say, oh, Andrew's going to go to hell, Andrew's evil, what he did was wrong. But just think about what happened to Andrew as a kid. What could have happened to him as a kid? I think that he was molested. That's what I'm going to stick with. I believe that. I do believe that he could be gay. I do think that. I don't think he's bi. But I think that his sexuality was influenced by childhood trauma. That's just my story, and I'm sticking to that. And doing my investigation and seeing things of that nature, that's what I'm going to go with. So, if you have any comments, suggestions, if you have any, disagreements, I would love to hear your comments. I'm going to do a follow-up to this tomorrow, but I just want to bring that out there. Again, thank you for listening to this episode of my show on YouTube. Follow me on YouTube and also listen to me on Spreaker. Thank you and good night.